Hey, welcome back everybody to the Ash Chat podcast. We are live once again at Mickey Blake's Cigar Lounge in Orange. That is Connecticut for anyone wondering. We've got a hell of a show lined up today. This is going to be, might be a long one. It might be interesting. It might get a little weird. So it should be
I didn't sign up for weird.
right on par for us. We've got a really special guest with us today, Mr. Carlos Garcia.
Hello.
Hey. How are you, sir?
Let's go. Welcome. Let's go.
We got a lot to dive into, and yeah, boys. So, how's everyone doing?
Awesome.
Good. With me today, of course, I have Cappy, Gulch, and Jay, and our esteemed guest, Carlos. So, what's up, gentlemen? How are we doing today?
Fucking great.
Yeah.
On the last, we'll just get into this real quick before getting into Carlos's stuff. On the last episode, we were talking about how we had a couple of events coming up here at the lounge, and this past weekend we did have the chili cook-off.
Did we? Cappy, let's go.
I believe we have a two-time champion on our hands.
Two-time.
We have
champ.
two.
He can't figure out how to work a lighter, but can cook a chili.
Well, you know, we all
Yeah, we got two-time champions.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Jay and
number one and number two right here.
It was a hell of a time, man. There was a lot of good chilies out there.
That's
Great
always a
day.
good day.
We had like 12 chilies
Yeah.
and at least 40 to 50 tasters, something like that.
Yeah. We had some cheaters there too, but we're not going to talk about that.
Are they in the other room?
They're in another room. You can't pay $150 for a chili and lose. What the fuck is going on? That's crazy. I'm just saying, though.
Well, that was a stew.
Because it was because it was oxtail, man. I don't give a fuck.
Oh shit.
Anyway, go ahead.
So that's how that went. But Carlos, welcome, man. How are you doing?
Fantastic.
All right.
Awesome. I noticed you brought in a few bottles with you, so we'll get into that. And obviously, we've got a cigar that we're going to smoke and probably pair up with all these. But for our listeners that have not seen your channel, give us a little bit of background on you and what you do.
All right. So I have a YouTube channel called Carlos Garcia, very right with my name. So it's about my life, really. It's a lot about whiskey. There is some cigar content on there, but YouTube doesn't like it so much, so I try to stay away. There's some travel videos, and I finally got one gun video up there. So
Nice.
supposed to be like all four
That's
things.
hard, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I went out to the range, or I went out to the desert with my buddy in Arizona, and we just shot up the mountain. Arizona's a whole different life.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Love it.
Not like Connecticut, so. But mostly it's whiskey content. So I brought 4 whiskeys that are cigar based to pair with some cigars.
Nice.
Cool.
Perfect. Awesome, man. So yeah, excited to get into that kind of stuff. What started your channel? Like what made you dive into?
So I watch crap load of whiskey tube, like 30 to 40 different channels or more probably. And I'm really into that community, especially SOB. I don't know if you guys watch any other whiskey tubers or any at all, but SOB is like a father-son duo.
Yep.
I've been watching them for a long time, and I've been involved in that community for a while. And a lot of people are like, you got close to 2,000 bottles of whiskey. You should probably do something with it. And since I watched so much YouTube, I was like, maybe I'll do YouTube. And I started the channel earlier this year. It's been good. Some of my best videos have to do with like reviews of whiskey or bourbon events, like in Kentucky. Basically, me bad mouthing the Kentucky Bourbon Festival. That video blew up. Everyone wants to hear you talk shit about something.
That is true.
People love negative stuff, so that worked out really well. But it's been good. It's a lot of fun.
Cool. That's good.
Very cool. And you said you started that just earlier this year, huh?
Yeah, started this year, January 6th of this year.
How much content do you normally do, like per week or month? Or?
Yep. Every week I post a video Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
Oh, wow.
I've only missed one upload. It was a Friday a while ago. I almost missed last night. I posted at 2 o'clock this morning, Wednesday's video. So
Oh, shit.
on the West Coast, it still counted.
Yeah,
They
there
on
you
the
go.
East Coast, but it worked out on the West Coast.
Yeah, I watched that video this afternoon and I was just like, he got that. He got that.
Yeah.
He got that. How the fuck did he get that?
Yeah, the whole videos get a lot of
And
views.
that broke.
So for people that want to know what the hell Jay's talking about, how do they find you? Obviously, the channel's under your name. Is there
Yeah, you can just search in YouTube Carlos Garcia Whiskey. It should pop up right away. Or CGSYT channel, Carlos Garcia's YouTube channel, and that should pop it up too. But Carlos Garcia Whiskey is now popping it up, so
Nice.
awesome.
which is
Very cool. So yeah, if you're listening to this, make sure to head over to his YouTube channel and give a subscribe and a like and all that fun shit that the influencers say.
Did you watch that latest video?
I have not seen the.
You should tell him which bottles broke.
Oh, well, broke Stag Junior Batch 2.
What?
And Elijah Craig Barrel Proof Rye, the new one. I wasn't too sad about that one because I feel like I could get that again.
Mhm.
The Stag Junior Batch 2, though.
Yeah.
I lost a little sleep
I
over
saw that
one.
stag
Yeah.
and I'm like, oh, Cappy's gonna cry.
There was-
Yeah.
There was
Damn it. No, it's okay. It's all no, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
the George T. Stag made it though, so
There you go.
yeah, it was a crazy month.
Sounds like a good month.
Yeah,
So where were you on your last trip?
I went to Dallas for a few days to hang out with my Army buddies for Veterans Day,
Okay.
and then we also visited. Actually, I'm wearing the bracelet. Sergeant Shanks is buried in Bonham, Texas, about like an hour and a half north of Dallas. So we went up to the gravesite, hung out with his daughters, and then a couple days later, I went to Phoenix to hang out with my Air Force buddy, and that's where I like shot up in the desert and everything like that. We went to Whiskey Row in Prescott, so that's where I spent a lot of my money. Was up in that area.
Cool. So when you went there, did they have like a lot of the new stuff? Or they had the older stuff? Just a mix of everything? Like,
At the bars in Prescott.
mm-hmm.
So they had, depending on the bar, because it's like a whole like Western type thing. Like everything is there, like built in 1900, which I'm sure some of your houses are. Like my house is built in 1904. So I'm like, okay, this isn't that old. Like I don't know why everything's haunted here. It's like my whole street is haunted.
You don't realize how
Shit.
old the East Coast is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, that's the whole thing is like, like Doc Holliday and all these cowboys were in that area back in the day. And so there was a bunch of bars. And to answer your question, there was some nice stuff, some newer stuff, but they cater to more like not the biggest spenders, but depends on what bar you go into.
Gotcha.
Okay.
I got a pour of William Llewellyn while I was out there.
No.
So, they have places that have the crazy bottles.
What's your take on that?
William Llewellyn?
We got a guy here that he just loves it.
It's delicious.
It's delicious.
I just got my very first bottle in Prescott.
Nice.
It's in my video.
Awesome.
Very cool. So obviously we're cigars, bourbon, all that kind of stuff. Always like to get a little bit of history of our guests. Like what got you started into the cigar community first? Like we'll start there.
So I've been smoking cigars since I was deployed to Afghanistan back in 2006. Off and on. Like, there's definitely when I was in Germany, I wasn't really smoking that many cigars, but when Fort Drum smoked cigars. But I would say I got really back into it maybe 8-ish years ago. I got one of those nice electric humidors with like 1,000 cigars in it. So, once I go into something, I go full board in it. That's why I have 2,000 bottles of whiskey in my house, a lot of cigars, and a lot of guns. So,
I fucking like this guy.
Sounds like a fun time.
We decided to bring him. I fucking love this guy.
I'm sure
amazing.
The DEA or whatever, or ATF would love to come to my house. I got all their stuff that they're looking for.
Oh shit, that's great.
That's awesome. So do you remember like your first cigar experience? Like
I want to say it was a brick house in Afghanistan, just because I think that's what like we were smoking back then.
All right.
Because I think that's the only thing people were able to get back then, at least in where we were at. But yeah, even before that, I smoked like Black and Milds in high school and stuff like that. Obviously, that's not the same thing. I'm trying to say that, but I had a little bit of experience smoking before that. But basically, that's where it kind of started with Afghanistan. It's also where I started reading and ended reading books there. So things come and go. Pretty sure it's the last time I read a full book. So
There you go.
There you go.
And you know what? Here we go. Because now I know we got a shit ton of questions for him, but you have $10, right? You walk into a humidor, has everything you can imagine, but you have $10. What are you buying?
is the price of the cigar $10?
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so Milano.
Okay.
I was gonna say put drone if I had $20.
See that?
Right there.
Leave it
Right there with
right
my
there.
man Jay. And Melania, you're fucking great.
That's like my favorite cigar under $10.
Under $10 is great.
Can't go wrong.
You can't go wrong.
Yeah, Milano is one of my favorite smokes.
Now, when it comes to cigars, are you like someone that just sticks to a certain region? Like, are you all Nicaraguan, all Dominican?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
Just like my whiskey, I love variety. I love trying different things. I went to Cuba earlier this year for a week, and then I was in Cuba a couple years ago as well. So I brought back a lot of Cuban cigars. There you go, ATF. More information for you.
It's still legal to bring them back, I think.
Don't care. I did. No one yelled at me, so there we are.
That's what it is.
But yeah, I've been smoking I've been smoking the ones from 3 years ago because I like to keep stuff on my humidor for a little while.
Okay.
Because again, you have so many, I kind of just like rotate them through.
Sure.
But yeah, my favorite cigar that I have is the Monte Cristo No. 2s. Those are my favorites.
Mine
So
was
good.
Wrong with that.
So I got another box of that this year. That was like one of the things I told we had like a little guy that was with us the whole time, and he's a master cigar sommelier
Oh shit.
working under like the Masters of Master guy. We met him too. I was like, it was really cool. Like our tour guide we had a couple years ago was really cool, but he was more about the history. This guy was all about the cigar stuff, and that's what we really wanted to do because all the guys I went with it was a guy's trip.
Yep.
And we're all cigar guys. So we went out to the fields and the farms. We stayed there out overnight. So we went to a couple of farms. So it was a good time. I love going out there. You know, we donated a lot of clothes to the farm people.
Mm-hmm.
Farm people. That's
Yeah.
that work the farms.
That's
You're
what they
the
are.
foreign guy. That sounds like a really cool trip.
Yeah, it does. So before we get too far down the rabbit hole, I just took a sip of the first pour that we've got. So I do want to get kind of just an introduction into the whiskey side of things too, because obviously we have a few here and we're going to start drinking. And
Yep. So this
was tasty.
Right. So Penelope came out with her first cigar batch. This is Cigar Sessions. And I think you guys all had this already, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So you guys are familiar with this. It was made to be paired with a medium cigar, which these are, I'm guessing.
Yeah, it's on that. It's on that spectrum. Yeah.
Okay. So perfect.
Medium to full, yeah.
Now, right. I would think this a little bit more full. Now, do you guys know? I'm sure you guys know. You guys are way more into cigars than I am. But do you guys know Sin Colbert of Dissident Cigars or Lee Marsh of Stolen Throne Cigars? Or
No.
were those cigars?
No,
No.
I had to look them up too. It's not a cigar brands I'm familiar with. I actually met them at the Kentucky Bourbon Festival. They're in the Penelope area giving out free cigars. So actually finally got cigars from those brands.
Okay.
But they worked with Penelope to create this
Oh, no kidding.
to be paired with a medium cigar.
Okay.
So they're master, rollers or blenders or whatever terms they are for those companies, but they created this. But this is unlike any other really cigar batch on the market because it's a blend of American single malt rye and bourbon, where most of it's, a bourbon finished in 50 different things. And now anything that says cigar blend or cigar malt, there's no legal definition for that. It could just
Right.
Right.
you could just put that on any label and just try to. It's marketing. That's all it is. But I do buy everything that says cigar blend or something on a bottle. So marketing really works for me. So,
There's a reason they do it.
yeah, for people like this guy.
Very cool. Yeah, it's really good. I have not had this before, so this is my first taste of it. It's really nice. It's got a little bit of a kick, a little bit of spice in the back end, just on the finish. It's really smooth off the rip, though. It's nice.
Yeah, I did a lot of reviews on cigar bourbons this year, and this is one of the lower reviewed ones.
Mm-hmm.
But people did say it's a lot better with a cigar. So
So far so
Yeah,
good.
shout out
I
to
feel
you.
good with it. I feel good about it.
Yeah,
So-
it's definitely a good pour. It is. I do think that cigar we're smoking is a little strong for it.
Yeah, it overpowers it.
Yeah,
100%.
definitely overpowers it. But it's well balanced. I don't think the proof's too high. It's got a lot of good flavor points.
So
Definitely something I can.
to that point, I went to the Florida barn smoker.
Oh.
So I did the 20-acre cigar with this one because they were just abundantly handing those out.
Yep.
And the flavor of this came out way more than it's coming out now. Like you're saying, this overpowers it a million %.
But at the same time, I think it complements the reverse way because some of that heat and that edge on the cigar
Right.
is smoothed out by the bourbon.
A million.
So I don't know if you've
Yeah,
tried
you're
to
great with that,
smoke your cigar after the bourbon.
Yep.
There's a little
Like
more nuance.
retrohale everything. So
I retrohale
you're-
everything,
You're
yeah.
going to get a little different profile.
I'm not that dude. I don't want to choke.
I just cry when I do it.
retrohale?
When I do, I just cry all the time.
The same thing with me, so I don't even do it. I'm like, fuck that. I don't want to choke and die. And
Yeah, I'll do it once in a while, but
Every puff I retrohale.
yeah, no.
It's just part of my routine.
I'm good for like once or twice a cigar.
That's because this guy's a savage.
That's right. That's why I got a backup on the table.
And look, he's got 2 cigars.
Yeah. So while we're talking about whiskey and bourbon, it's kind of the same question. Like, where'd you get started in your collection and getting into the whiskey community? And
Okay, so I have a few friends that were definitely into whiskey before I was into whiskey. I was, me and my wife were into wines for a while. Then the craft beer, IPA, stronger the better. I have an Excel spreadsheet on my phone of like 1,000 different IPAs that I review.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Yeah.
Spreadsheets.
I love it.
not for work, only for myself. Don't use any spreadsheets at my job.
Oh, shit.
And then my friends, slowly got me into whiskey. And then once I got into it, once I get into something, it's full throttle all the way in. So that's kind of what happened. But I have a couple friends that I could definitely like point to that be like, yeah, you definitely got me into whiskey because you were always like pushing it over the years. So
Good.
Now, when
No, go for it.
Oh, I was going to say, when it comes to your whiskeys, now that you've done it a few years, you have definitely a developed palate. Do you find that you're more of a weeded guy? You like your stuff a little more aged? Do you like the secondary aging on like different casks, like a wine cask or an Armagnac, or what are your thoughts on that?
So I like everything except for Dickel and Whistle Pig.
Wow. Wow. Here we go. All right.
All
So
right.
Dickel has, and it's mainly because Dickel has this minerally note, like the Flintstones vitamin note.
Yeah.
And that's not my favorite. So people do, obviously, they sell them. They have them all over the stores. But that's one of my lines I don't like. Whistle Pig also never, I've had a bunch of Whistle Pigs that I haven't really enjoyed. But basically everything else I will drink. But the things I tend to are higher proof, higher age.
Okay.
So like a George C. Stagg.
Sounds
Who he sound like? Who that boy sound like right there? Wah. Wah.
Well, I mean, I think that's kind of a natural progression. You kind of chase the
Right.
demon in just about everything.
Yeah.
Starting cigars, you tend to start mild and move up,
Right.
and then pretty
Yeah.
soon you're just smoking strong
Love it.
stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know the last time. Like, this is, you guys were talking about this is a higher proof. This is a 101. This might be the lowest proof thing I have drank in the past month.
To me, this is apple juice. I just say
Everything else
That's
here is
me.
higher proof. Yeah,
I mean, I think the minimum he'll drink usually is 120 or
Yeah,
something.
I'm a savage.
I mean, if he can't set it on fire, he probably don't want
But you know what? He just spoke to my exactly what the higher proof, the better to me, the better the taste. It's richer. That's
Mhm.
why I love it,
Mhm.
and it just gives you that real flavor that you want. Like 101, it's good. It tastes good.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna take anything away from it.
But
But the higher the proof for me is like shit.
Yeah, when you're not watering it down, you get all the flavor.
Yeah, I do no ice. Some people here do ice. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing?
Right.
But anyways,
That's
we're not gonna talk.
that's a whole different
That's a
thing. But
whole-
Sosa.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
fucker.
even the bottles themselves, though, to get the lower proof, they add water to lower the proof.
To
so
lower it,
you're,
yeah.
you
You're
know,
already,
like Eagle Rare right out of the barrel is delicious. And at 90 proof, it's okay, but it's not what it is out of the barrel,
Right.
which you can hopefully try one day at the Buffalo Trace, but it's a whole different thing.
Can we do that?
Just go down to Kentucky and just start drinking out of the barrel.
Let's make it
you
happen.
can do anything.
Let's do it.
You can do anything.
Hey,
Don't
we
get
did
caught.
it at Makers.
Well, yeah, Makers.
We did a single barrel Makers. It was fucking great.
That was a great trip. But
Well,
it's about Carlos today.
with the little pucks, like switching out the different blends.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we did that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was great.
I did one of those earlier this year too with Conti.
Nice.
Because I know the reason I even know you guys is because Conti was doing
Right, they
the
were here with
alcohol
Nick.
for a party
Yeah.
Great.
with Ryan. It was Ryan here. I was helping Ryan.
Right. That was a good night.
Yeah, we have one of those here. I mean, we're not big fans of Rabbit Hole.
Rabbit hole.
At least a
Yeah.
couple of us are not.
Rabbit hole sucks. Rabbit hole always.
He hates
sucks.
He hates everyone.
So there's SOB did a pick of Rabbit Hole Danginger. It tastes like pecan pie. It is delicious.
If
But
you like pecan pie,
right.
guess what?
Well,
Pecan pie sucks.
okay.
Holy shit.
Well, there you go.
And Cappy has struck again.
we got some shit to unpack with that one.
Yeah, we.
Fuck.
Actually, no, I'm agreeing with you. I
Yeah.
don't like pecan pie. either.
No, pecan pie.
So when you're sitting at home, obviously for your channel, you're gonna pick something certain to drink or review or smoke or whatever. But if you're just sitting at home, having a cigar, having a drink, do you try and pair things together, or do you just kind of go with it? And I like this. I like this.
So
That's
if
what-
I'm at home, because I have a little cigar lounge at my house, if I'm out there smoking, I'm grabbing a scotch. I like pairing scotches with cigars.
My man.
Okay.
That's my go-to all the time. Like I'll take a Lafroig 10 or a nicer Lafroig or a Lagavulin 16 and just go out there and compare that, but I do grab some of these cigar ones just to kind of see what cigars pair better, but
Yep.
I'll just grab a random bottle. Maybe it's like, if I have a bottle that's close to dying,
That's the one you're grabbing.
I'll grab that.
Yeah.
I need space on my
There you go.
shelves.
Perfect.
I have a lot of my friends that come over and try to drink my whiskey. They just don't do a good enough job. So
You need to
If you
invite
need
us.
more friends, let us know.
That'd be a- so that's interesting. So you would lean towards a Scotch. Obviously, you drink a lot of bourbon. How do you feel about ryes and maybe like your Tennessee whiskey or Colorado whiskey? Like, where are they like in a hierarchy for you?
So Jack Daniels, you said Tennessee whiskey. I call that bourbon. I don't care what marketing they
Right.
throw out there.
Yeah.
That's my distillery of the year. Jack Daniels has put absolute bangers out there this year at an affordable price for what they are. Right now, Jack Daniels 14 is one of my favorite bottles of the year. I still haven't found something that came out this year that beat it. Now, I haven't compared the George C. Stagg from this year versus it head to head yet, but it probably will, because I will do a top 25 of 2025 tournament. So it'll be like
Yes.
it'll be like 5 bottles over like a few videos. I did it early this year for 24. And so the George C. Stagg will definitely be in there. The Jack Daniels 14 will definitely be in there. So they might eventually go against each other. But I just did Jack Daniels versus Wild Turkey for Distillery of the Year, because Wild Turkey also came out with a lot of good bottles this year.
Yes, they did.
But their pricing is double what Jack Daniels did. So, Jack Daniels is doing it a lot cheaper. Wild Turkey is owned by a big corporation, and they like to push the money for
Yeah.
profits.
Right.
Jack Daniels actually read an article today. They lost money this quarter. So, I don't know if they're going to try to push up the pricing just to kind of get some of that revenue, but we'll see.
Yeah.
Might be time to snatch up some Jack Daniels bottles.
Oh, yeah.
Now, I'm not talking about Jack Daniels 7 specifically,
No.
but that is obviously their moneymaker. But, Jack Daniels 14, Jack Daniels 12, Jack Daniels 10 this year. They came out with the rye, the something hill. I can't think of
Coy Hill?
The Coy
No. So the Coy Hill is the bourbon. They came out of the rye. It's like Tanninger Hill or something with a T Hill. I can't believe I can't think of it right now. But that just came out. I haven't had it,
Mm-hmm.
but I've heard it's fantastic. But they've come out with a few different bottles. They came out with the Toasted, the Blue Label one that came out earlier.
I
the
have had
Shelfer.
that. That's delicious.
All over Connecticut. Apparently, no one else in America is getting it. We're getting it all in Connecticut. So I shipped out probably 20 of those bottles to people.
Keep it
this
here.
year.
Keep it here. That was delicious.
Yeah. So, but that's like, a $70 bottle, and it's supposed to be a shelfer. And Jack Daniels just put it out there, and it was a special release a few years ago.
This is the Tanyard.
Tanyard, yes.
Tanyard.
Yeah. Tanyard Hill.
Fucking
So-
love Google. Let's go.
Yeah.
Keep saying that. Maybe we'll get a sponsorship.
I know. Come on, baby. Let's go. Fuck
I was getting confused with a Tanager from Still Austin, but I knew it wasn't that. But yeah, but Jack Daniels, great distillery. But yeah, I drink everything. Ryes, I got a bunch of ryes too.
Mm-hmm.
But this year hasn't been that good at least for me with the ryes. Last year I thought was like the year of the rye.
Okay.
This year's more started off like the year of the wheat whiskey, because Heaven Hill came out with their, I think, batch 19 or 20 that was wheat whiskey. Maker's Mark came out with their wheat whiskey, and it was good.
Star Hill Farm.
Yeah, Star Hill Farm.
So good.
That's such a home run. And that's a pain in the ass. Talking about things that are allocated or whatever.
Come on, bro.
It's like I was able to get 2 bottles this year.
Yeah, you fucker.
Yeah.
It was good though. Thank God for he shared it. He shared it.
And but it's like I haven't seen it, or if I do see it, guys are playing the games. It's like, all right.
Yeah, they want to go up.
Yeah, it's like $100 on that bottle. All right, I'll play with you, but I'm not paying $300 or $400.
No, I don't know.
And in Connecticut, we have the misfortune of like 90% of our liquor stores are shit.
Yes.
So you just have to go to the 10% that are MSRP and just become really loyal, and then they'll text you. Like I woke up today to 2 text messages from 2 different stores, like, "Hey, we got this in today."
Nice.
So if you spend enough money at the 1 store or 2 stores, they'll definitely hook you up. That's a secret in Connecticut.
Mm-hmm.
Don't do it. Save all the bottles for me.
I mean, you say that, but I think it kind of plays into kind of what we talk about all the time here, and like that's community, and that goes for cigars, that goes for bourbon. Like
That shit's good.
you develop friendships and relationships in the community, and you're gonna get insider tips. You're gonna all that kind of stuff. It just comes down to relationships and community. Yeah.
Not the cigar one. We didn't have that one.
I have a buddy, yeah, it's a cigar cut from Old Elk. So Old Elk has done 3 different cigar batches, and this is the cigar cut one. If you notice, the top comes like way off too easy.
Yeah.
That is a problem with Old Elk. Old Elk bottles are notorious for like their tops just not,
Flimsy.
One time I took off the top and it was still in the plastic on it, and it just came off with the plastic altogether. I'm like, but they're notorious, so just let you guys know. Old Elk bottles switch out the tops. I just noticed that today. I was like, damn it.
Cool. So yeah, so we did just pour another.
Old Elk cigar cut.
It's fucking delicious.
What's proof on that?
And this is
Talk while I try and read.
more
Do
of
you need
your
glasses?
I think I do.
it's on the bottom. It's more of your typical cigar blend. Has 4
Okay.
different finishes on
Light
it.
in here sucks. Can you see that?
Probably not.
I think it's a 110, 55%.
God damn it.
And what
Please,
is that?
please
Yes,
hold
it
while we.
Oh.
This is just fun watching this.
He got it. He got it. He got it. He got it.
Yeah, 110.
Nailed it.
And what's the MSRP on that?
That one I think is around 120.
Right,
Okay.
because
Oh, shit. All
a
right.
little store near me had a bottle on the shelf, and I asked the guy, what does this run? And he took it to the back, and I thought he was going to ask the manager.
Just
So he looks it up on the computer, and then next thing you know, he goes to his phone, and he's like, "Yeah, that's 150."
What the
And I was like,
Oh,
Come on.
Vig.
like scan it in the fucking POS and see what it comes up as.
they're just checking secondary websites
Yeah.
to see the
Yeah.
price.
Yep. Yeah.
Again,
But
there's good stores.
start
in
knowing
Connecticut.
people.
If you
Yeah.
guys are from West Haven area, I'm from West Haven. Yield in West Haven is the best store in this little area. Then Wines and More in Milford, that's a really good store.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking of
Yeah.
stores around.
That's Corey's, right?
Corey.
Corey,
that's
yeah.
Corey, yeah.
Corey.
Corey,
I'm in
Corey's
West
been good to
Haven.
me. He's hooked
Yeah.
me up.
Yeah, Corey's good.
Yeah, we've had him on the show.
Yes.
A couple times, I think.
Yeah, I'm not too far from the police department, so I'll swing it to York Package, and their prices are great.
Mhm.
Selection
Oh.
so-so,
Yeah.
but they occasionally get a nice bottle like this in there.
That's where I got my Jack Daniel's 12. Paid a little bit up for it, only because he said, "Oh, I get the Jack Daniel's 14 for you the next day." He never got it, so I was like, "Damn it!"
Oh, so now I'm competing with you.
Why'd you do this to me?
I don't go there that often though. I stick to Yield over there because there was also the liquor store on the beach. His pricing is all over the place. Sometimes he'll put something up there that's allocated for MSRP, then he'll want like 300 for something that doesn't even get that on second.
Yeah.
I'm like, what are you doing?
Jesus.
Maybe the Wi-Fi was down that day.
He misspelled something, was looking up something different.
So Carlos, you've been to a couple bourbon events. You mentioned that you were at the Kentucky Bourbon Festival. Do you have any other events on your list that you maybe want to hit next year in 26?
So this year I went to the Kentucky Bourbon Festival, which is like the big one.
Right.
And then like a month later, I went to Bourbon on the Banks, which Limestone or LF Heritage Limestone used to be Limestone Farms Distillery. They actually got me the ticket to go. Now I had to pay for my flight and everything, but they took care of my ticket, so I appreciate them for doing that. But that was way better than Kentucky Bourbon Festival.
Really?
And I go over both of them in multiple videos about why.
Okay.
The Kentucky Bourbon Festival was basically a clown show. It was definitely a money grab, and I explained all the problems
agree.
and solutions to it.
It's easy when you're a clown.
I'm laughing because I saw this video and,
Yeah.
and I, there were portions I literally had to pause because I was giggling so much. And I was like, yeah, get him.
Now, I went there with 10 guys that were all whiskey
Mhm.
crazy people like me. We stayed at Airbnb. So, like, hanging out at the Airbnb at night and stuff like that with like, a table size like this full of just crazy bourbons and whiskeys. That was the good part. But, like,
That hap-
waiting in line all day.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
bullshit.
Now, were you going there to drink or were you going there to hunt?
Both. I
Okay.
go everywhere to drink. That's what I do. But, if I could pick up some good bottles while I'm out there,
yeah. Two birds,
I
one
love
stone. Yeah.
I don't have these crazy haul videos just because I sit on my ass. I'm always out there looking. I don't go hunting in Connecticut like I used to. I used to like do a whole circuit across the whole state looking for
Mhm.
stuff. I'm now at a point where I have the stores texting me when the stuff comes in. And so that's, years of spending a lot of money that's kind
Yeah.
of what you get to, but you just knock over the camera. It's fine. No big deal.
No, you're good. You're good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't bump it again.
That's the only one I got. It's a small YouTuber.
Oh,
I can't afford another one.
live TV. I love it. We can edit that.
No, we don't.
Leave that shit in there.
We
Well,
don't
it's
edit
funny
shit.
because I know that when you were here last time, you were talking about preparing that video.
No.
And we were eager to see what you were going to say because we had gone to the previous two
Right.
Fest.
I remember you guys talking about that.
And we went there with a totally different mindset. Like, we weren't going to go hunting. We were going to,
Yeah, we weren't
if
hunting.
something cool popped up, we would get it.
Yeah.
So we were basically part of the clown show, just drinking and trying. And
Oh, that's not the clown show. The clown show was waiting in line and didn't.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
disappointed.
Fucking
Oh,
bullshit.
yeah.
You
Because
wait
they
in line for
ran
an
out.
hour, then nothing. So but Bourbon on the Banks is perfect for that. So Kentucky Bourbon Festival basically had the one side that you could just go from
Right.
one place to one place and drink. Bourbon on the Banks was basically that. It was just a bunch of places all in one row.
Oh.
You could just go back to back.
Just
There
go.
was no lines at all.
See, we got to do that. That's
It
the
was-
next one.
Yeah,
Check it out.
that's the one I'm definitely going to next year. So
We might join you.
yeah, the people from Bourbon on the Banks said that they'll actually give me a ticket this time
Nice.
because they
Nice.
saw my review. They're using
Yeah.
me in their marketing already for next year.
Oh,
So I'm
wow.
like, all right, well that's cool. I guess.
That's awesome.
That's great. That's awesome, bro.
So-
Now, have
Yeah.
you, because a couple years ago, I went to Cigar Aficionado and then Whiskey Advocate. They did a combined event down in Miami. Have you been to the Whiskey Advocate one?
No,
That one was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. It wasn't as big, you know. I mean, there was representation there. They had definitely had some good hooch there, pretty ladies, but
God damn you.
but it was not like the festival. Indoor, a lot of cigars. It was cool, but yeah, that definitely was worth going. I know they did it in Miami. I think they did another one in Vegas. I got to check. But yeah, that might be something to just check out.
there's
Look it up.
festivals all the time.
Right.
So, but I never actually went to Kentucky ever before this year, and I went there
Mhm.
3 times this year. So much.
Shit.
Yeah,
You started a channel, and now you're just
Yeah, now he's all over the place.
I went there in around May at least, with Conti to do a bunch of picks.
Mhm.
And that was like my first time. And going to all the distilleries and Louisville and all that stuff with someone that goes there all the time and shows you the ropes and everything was amazing.
Tour
Like,
guide.
that was great. Because he has like lockers like this at whiskey bars.
Wow.
And like
Wow.
you can go
That's-
in and there's, places completely reserved out for months in advance. And he's like, oh yeah, like there's a table for like 8 of us over in the back for us. I'm like, what is going on?
Yeah, that's
And it was like, he was like a VIP in that area.
that's definitely a good travel partner.
yeah.
Yeah. Mhm.
It's like traveling with Lou in the DR. It's like a rock star.
Yeah,
It's like, you think this guy's cool? It's like,
Damn, bro.
Sorry, Lou.
Wow.
Love you, man.
He's right there.
he's right on the
Sorry,
other side of the
baby.
wall.
I can hear you.
Oh man, this old elk is good though.
Oh, that's all
Yeah.
that.
I finally got it.
Great.
Finally got a sip of it. It's a
little bit more spice on this one.
Right?
Yeah.
The
little
spice
bit, but
is
it's
Yeah.
still, I'd almost say smoother than the Penelope.
good. Smooth, but you got the spice on
Yeah.
it, which is great.
Little more
I love it. Yeah.
It doesn't
I-
kick you as hard.
I would say it's still. This is probably still a little heavy for that, but we're coming to a better blend.
We're building up.
Uh-oh.
So everything I always do is in proof order. Like I host a monthly whiskey cigar club. We just did it this past Sunday, and I just find 12 bottles that I want to open up because they're my crack babies. I was about to say crack babies. That's not what I meant.
Your crack open bottles.
Fresh crack guinea pigs.
That's crack guinea pigs.
So
Okay.
I open them
That
all.
still sounds bad.
Well, that's worth the crack,
let
baby.
it roll. Let it roll.
Yeah.
We're good.
So I usually crack open bottles for them, and then I get to review them on the checks. I try not to do any fresh crack reviews. I let a little air into the bottles, give it a little bit of air.
Yep.
But sometimes, like the George C. Stagg I reviewed on the channel, they didn't get to try it, and so I let them try it. That was the last one out of the 12. But
All right.
it's always in proof order. So I just put them in proof order, and that's how that goes.
All right.
Well, so far so good.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, man. So transition a little bit back to cigars, and we can actually do the same thing for bourbons. We like to ask this pretty much on every guest. What is like your go-to cigar? Do you have a go-to cigar? If you did, what is it? And what's the one that you would smoke if money was not an object?
It'd probably be like Patron 19, was it 24?
26.
26 and
And a
64,
64.
right?
26 and 64.
Those two are like the ones I would smoke all the time if they were $1. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
But if I just have a box of something, that's usually what I'll smoke more of, just because I have a lot of them.
Mhm.
Again, it's just like the whiskey, where like
Just changes all the time.
I open up the thing and I see what I have a bunch of. I'm like, okay, I'll grab that. So I don't feel so bad if it's like the last one.
Right. Exactly. Yeah.
That's kind of how I open it and see what's a lot of.
Is there like a manufacturer or a region that you tend to skew more towards? Like, are you more Nicaraguan? Do you like
Nicaraguan,
My Father's or?
Yeah, My Father's are good. Nicaraguan for sure. I'll have any like New World,
Yeah,
Drone, JJ Fernandez, Fuente, Oliva.
Okay.
So
all
Yeah,
over the
all
place.
over,
Yeah,
all
yeah.
over the place. I am not, again, picky on anything.
I get it. I'm the same way. I don't think I've bought the same thing twice in a week. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I gotta take a break.
Go take a break.
But no, I'll be back. You know why?
Okay.
there's one cigar that I don't think a lot of people know about, but I bought a whole box of it just because it said breakfast in Portugal. I think it's COA. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I think it is. But it's breakfast in Portugal. I'm Portuguese. So I was like, oh,
Okay.
I got to get the cigar.
Yeah.
That's Portugal on it. I absolutely, it's a light, very light cigar, but it's perfect with like a sweeter coffee in the morning. It's literally what I would
A
have
coffee
for
cigar.
breakfast.
Yeah.
I would have it for breakfast in Portugal. I'd bring it with me when I got to Portugal. And I'm like, this
You know those aren't instructions.
yeah. I'm following the words on the cigar. But yeah, that's like my favorite breakfast cigar. But
Is there something that, kind of your unicorn? Like something you've wanted to try, can't find, or
I was gonna say Amazon Basement, but I got a bunch this year. So it's not like whiskey where I definitely have a unicorn list. I'm not, because usually with the cigars, they're not as rare. Like you can find them almost, or they're just stupid expensive. Because there's one cigar I saw was like $75, and I was like, I don't know if I want to buy the $75 cigar.
Yep.
Now, meanwhile, I spend like $3,000 on Double Eagle Rare freaking bottle and completely justify that in my head. So, whatever.
that tends to last a little bit longer than a cigar.
Yeah, well, especially because that's in a box. It's out of a box. So my friends have to go through a lot of layers of security to get to it.
I got a question for you. So we all know like the big boys, like Makers, Buffalo Trace, Jack Daniels. But there are a lot of smaller distilleries out there as well. An example, just locally, would be Litchfield in Connecticut. Right. Do you try those or look for like the smaller distillers?
100%. So at Bourbon on the Banks, most of the distilleries there were small, tiny places that had like whiskey that under like 5 years old. So I went to every single one. Now, the goal of Bourbon on the Banks is not to go to every single stop and drink at every single stop, but that was my mission.
That sounds like the goal everywhere.
Apparently that's frowned upon if you do it. But that's what I did. I went to every single place. I tried stuff, and you get to try stuff that's straight from their stuff and not sourced.
Right.
Because everyone can source, like Penelope sourced it. Now they're owned by MGP, so they're basically MGP at this point.
In-house, yeah.
But a lot of places source, and it's whatever. People are blending, whatever they want to do. But if they're like 13th Colony, they were sourcing, now they're putting out their own stuff. But there's a bunch of other stuff. I mean, that's probably a really bad example. But like Cedar Ridge is a smaller place, and they put out really good like single malts, and now they're doing like bourbons and stuff like that. Even in Texas, like Still Austin's putting out good stuff.
They are.
And they don't have to age it as long because of the weather down there. Georgia, I'm thinking of a place in Georgia. Oh, ASW, that's what I'm trying to think of. Fiddler, they're out of Atlanta, Georgia. They put out their own stuff. That's pretty good stuff, and it's younger, or not. I mean, smaller place.
Right.
Would you consider Augusta one of those?
Augusta, Buckner's.
Yeah.
So they're pricey.
Oh, special.
That's their biggest problem. But yeah, I have all of them. 8, 10, 13, 15, freaking hazmat bottles, picks, and everything. But yeah, their pricing's a little elevated. Did you guys get into the buff turkey craze that happened this year?
No.
You guys know what I'm talking about?
I do.
Nope.
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
Zero?
I did not get into that craze, but my buddy Jerry bought like every single one of those bottles. And so I got to try them, and those were really, really good. But those, again, stupid expensive, and you're hoping that they are a buff turkey bottle.
Right.
Because that's the reason I really get into it.
It's like, I mean,
so what?
That's
think
one
I
of
looked
those things
once.
that could be really good or really bad. I don't see where a mix like that could be like it's okay. You know what I mean? You're either gonna win big or lose big.
Yeah, and it's out of for like $500 to $700. I don't want to take that gamble.
No, I'm not guessing.
So not for me, but more for the listeners that might not know what you're talking about. What is this?
So like 15-ish years ago,
It's for me.
Wild Turkey. For me, exactly. Wild Turkey used Buffalo Trace to distill their mash bill. So that's what they call Buff Turkey, because
Gotcha.
it was like a joint effort.
Nice.
And for years, people have been blending these barrels into other things, and all of a sudden this year, everyone's put them out like 15-year-old single barrels of Buff Turkey juice, and they're distillers who no one's ever heard of, like Elkwood Reserve and New Era and all these things. They put out bottles or barrels of this, and like
Nobody knows.
but Buckner's also put out that. That's what made me think about it. The Buckner's put out stuff. Dark Arts, which is the only Buff Turkey bottle I have, because at Kentucky Bourbon Festival, they had 3 single barrels of it, and each day they put out a different one.
Okay.
So I got 2, but I gave one to Jerry because he's my Buff Turkey whore.
So B-Dub.
There was another one.
That sounds like a nickname we have to give somebody. Like, not for that reason, just, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, it does sound like it.
Okay.
And I don't know if it was
Like, you could be a
BS,
Buff
but people
Turkey.
were claiming that there were some.
And you're a whore. So,
I don't know if it was overflow or whatever, but some of the Russell's 10s were actually Russell 13s.
The
If there's
15,
certain or
the Emmys.
15s.
Yeah, from last year.
If you find the Emmy on it.
Yep.
I remember looking at a couple of those, like feeling like I was looking creepy in a store picking up the bottle.
Oh no, I think I was doing that too. Everyone, I was looking creepy, like just like you. But yeah, that was a rumor that came out last year, where like the reject barrels from the Russell's 15 got put into the Russell's 10, and it was like that label. But there has been like myth debunking on that or not. But that one does taste better than the regular Russell's 10. So,
Oh shit!
whatever you want to do.
By the way, Russell's 10. If you're talking
What is that?
about price point,
we'll get there.
Russell's 10 at that price point is a great pour. It's a great pour.
100% agree. A few years ago, I did like a battle with 10-year-olds,
Mhm.
and that one won.
Yeah.
And a pack
That
of
sounds
10
like a
was
bad
there.
YouTube channel.
What, 10-year-olds?
It's like bum fights, but for kids.
Oh, the
Just
wheel.
found all the 10-year-olds in the neighborhood.
The wheels
So I
are
don't know if
shaking.
you
The
like
axles
Don
leak.
Carlos Special Reserve.
I haven't had dinner.
It's
So.
one of my favorite cigars, so we want to gift that to you right now.
I appreciate it, man.
You ever had it?
I don't believe so.
The
The
Don
bottom
Carlos-
part, I don't
The
recognize.
Special Reserve? Oh my God.
Mm.
Let me tell you
that is a
something.
great stick.
It's not a big stick, but man, that flavor is ridiculous.
That's what she said.
I just want to, you smoke it, you let me know what you think. It's great. We're going to gift that to you.
I appreciate it.
Absolutely, man.
So on the heels of that, we are pouring another bottle here, which I think is going to help us actually transition to another subject I wanted to touch on with you.
Yep.
But tell us a little bit about what we're pouring now.
Okay, so this is Art of the Spirit. So this is out of Colorado. I think Colorado Springs,
Ridiculous.
Colorado. They have
I love
the
the label.
best
Yeah.
labels in the game.
Yeah.
Every single one of their bottles, the labels are crazy because they actually have artists that draw all the labels. They sell like the art and everything.
Oh, that's cool.
That is cool.
That is
So
cool.
They're
See
all
that
about. Oh, there's a top.
Oh, that is bad.
That's badass.
But yeah, so I have a buddy out there, Josh, was in the Navy, and he has a job out there, and he's always out there like helping put the labels on and everything. So anytime they come out with a new bottle, he's like, "Hey, you guys want this?" And I'm like, "Yes." So they have a lot of like military ones, they have police ones, all different kinds. They even have a tequila. They had like a really like a 15-year-old Añejo tequila. They had. It basically looked like a whiskey. When I pulled it off the shelf the other day, I thought it was a whiskey. It was that
Oh,
dark.
shit.
Speaking of Colorado whiskey, you ever have? Well, I'm sure you have. Laws?
Laws, yep. I thought you were going to say Breckenridge, but yep.
No. Well, I think Breckenridge. Well, I did say whiskey, but I think Breckenridge is more whiskey than bourbon. But Laws, I thought was really good, especially when it came out. And then
Good job.
Oh, did it.
Someone sneaking by the camera.
Yeah, because they had the 6 grain. They had a 6 grain that was really good. That was a couple years ago.
A 6 grain? I don't think I had that one. I know I have 2, and one's, I think, the regular bourbon, one's a cash rent bourbon.
Mhm.
But I think there's just 4 grain, the one I have.
Maybe it was 4. I'm not good at math.
Numbers.
I didn't go to math school.
We know.
Really?
Numbers
Okay.
are hard.
But yeah, Lost was good. And then they also did, I think they did a rye too. That surprised me because I usually don't like ryes. Funny.
So that is tasty. I can tell we're getting
Oh, it's great.
a little bit up in the proof.
This one, when we get to it, I got a whole story about this one. But this one,
What is the proof on this one?
this one is 118.6 proof.
Okay, so we're getting into
there.
your world.
You coming, Papa? You coming?
This one's a
Let me
big
look
deal.
back. Look, I love it.
This is 7.62 years old.
Oh,
Because
wow.
If you're gun guys, you know that's a round.
Yep.
Yep.
So, but that's kind of stuff that they do, like little things like that.
Yeah, little cookies that are in there.
So that's actually going to help me transition into another topic I want to talk to you about, because you mentioned at the beginning that you do, I guess, a little bit of gun content, just because it's hard to get out there.
Yeah.
Actually, that video got a green circle. So
There you go.
I'm not sure how that happened.
All right. Do you find yourself doing a lot of gun content? Obviously, you hinted, I think, at the beginning that you served. First of all, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
My
Absolutely.
Much
pleasure.
appreciated.
It was a great 20 years.
That was going to be my next question. I want 20 years.
Yeah, I retired a couple years ago. So
Awesome.
I did 6 years active duty Army.
Mhm.
And then I got out and I joined the Air Force National Guard out of Syracuse, New York. Was there for a couple of years. Did not like that unit. And then I switched over to the one down the street, Orange.
Okay.
And I was in that unit from 11 till I retired a couple years ago, 23.
Air Force?
Yeah, right
You
down the
might know
street.
Mike.
Oh, Mike.
Yeah, Mike McCleary.
Yeah,
I
he's
actually got
here.
a bottle from him. I know, I got a bottle for him. He called me earlier.
OG
That's
Mike.
cool.
Yeah.
He's
Mike,
like, I need
that's
a
our
birthday
boy
present
right
or
there.
something. I was like, I got you.
Mike is awesome.
He retired with I think maybe 3 or 4 years I was into it, but we have a very close mutual friend, Gabe Garcia.
Gabe.
Yeah.
Fucking great dude.
Yeah. Hamden detective. He
Hamden
actually just
detective.
medically retired out of there.
So good, man.
Yeah.
What's a good dude?
Yeah. He's one of my
Small
good
fucking
friends.
world. I love this.
World gets
Yeah.
smaller every day.
Yeah, he can't come
Yeah, it
out.
does.
He's like, oh, I can maybe get out there by like 9 o'clock. I was like,
what the fuck? We'll be sleeping, but we'll be fucking drunk.
I got to record my own video after this. So, but yeah, I was trying to convince him to come out here. So,
So going back to your gun content, like which do you prefer? Handguns, rifles, long guns?
PCCs. I love the little fancy pistol caliber carbine, like little like.
I got one of those. Shut the fuck up.
I like to buy all the stuff that's illegal in Connecticut.
I'm moving to Florida, so I'm gonna be fucked great.
I used to always shop at the gun store, not the gun store in Waterbury, Connecticut. What's it called? I can't remember. It's in Portland, the Connecticut gun store in Portland. But
Okay.
they would have a wall that was just the exempt wall. And I would just walk straight there as soon as I walked in. This is when I was still in the military, so you could just buy whatever you
Oh, you
wanted.
were
There's
good to
no
go.
rules.
Yeah.
No rules.
Not when you're active. Yeah.
So I would just go there and I'm like, what do I need today? I'm like, I kind of want this. I kind of want this. Oh, I need this. So I just grabbed the one I needed and all the one I wanted.
Hell yeah.
Because when you call the state for Carlos Garcia, it takes a long time to clear my name. So I was like, if we're going to waste all this time, let me just buy any gun at one time.
I got it.
Fair. I mean, that's just efficiency at that
Yeah.
point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Helping out everybody.
Yeah. So were you a gun guy, like a collector and into guns before the military, or did you?
Absolutely not. The only time I ever shot a gun before I joined the Army was like black powder with my dad, like one time.
Oh shit.
Oh wow.
So I went to basic training not knowing how to shoot anything. I learned how to shoot in basic training, which they love, by the way, because then you don't have any bad habits.
Right. No bad habits.
Yeah, yeah.
It did take me a little extra time to shoot, but I'm a pretty good shot nowadays. I think so anyways. So with my current job, we just went to the range last week and we just got a new pistol and, qualified perfectly, scores.
Perfect. Awesome.
Whatever.
That's cool. So, I mean, did you find your kind of, I don't want to say love for guns because that sounds a little weird, but I guess it
Love
would be. Yeah. I guess it would be love for guns.
That sounds like a Connecticut thing to worry about that.
Fair enough. But did you find that kind of, did it grow over time, or were you, when you got there and you started shooting, were you like, oh, this is cool. I like this.
Shooting a lot of cool stuff in the Army definitely made me appreciate it a lot more. But I didn't really get into buying guns until about 6-7 years ago, and went all in for like 2 years, spent a shitload of money, and I've a lot of guns.
Yeah.
And
The armory at the Garcia
yeah,
home.
let me tell you. So I lived in Farmington for 5 years, and I had like a walk-in secret room that was just like an arsenal. And now I don't have that in West Haven anymore. So I have just a bunch of safes. But my wife basically cut me off from that. And then that's where I transitioned into bourbon. So I'm spending my money somewhere else.
Okay.
And she's an enabler because she'll be at Costco sending me pictures like, hey, do you want this bottle? You want this bottle? I was like, you literally yelled at me yesterday for having too many bottles.
That's the double standard. They try and trap you.
I know. Yeah. Meanwhile, she's like, you have shelves in our living room at this point. And I was like, it's flowing in everywhere.
If it's your idea, it's a bad idea.
Yeah, that's funny because I don't have a lot of bottles at home. I might have like 15, and my wife will look at them and just give me a cross look, but she won't say anything, right? But if we're traveling somewhere and I'm like, oh, let me check out this liquor store, and I'll see a bottle and it's like, say, $120, and I'm like, look at that. I never see that anywhere. And she's like, oh, why don't you buy it?
I don't think my wife ever said go ahead and buy it, but
It's a trap.
It's like when you're in shopping mode, they're okay with anything.
oh, yes, there's shopping mode. It just pushes it for them. That's funny.
Do you have a favorite firearm?
So I usually carry the M&P, nope, Springfield Hellcat. That's what I carry just because it gives me a little extra rounds. But the gun I have is the MP5. That's like really cool. And I really enjoy shooting that one. And then, I got the ARs and I have AKs and stuff like that. I have, what's it called? I always have to look this up, but I call it my alien gun. I have a lot of bullpup guns. And so they're shorter, but all the stuff's in the back. Like,
Right.
And I have one, I can't think of it, but I have an Uzi too. That's pretty cool. But it looks like an alien gun. And the rounds on top, it's a weird round. It's like 5.72. I can't think of the name. But it goes like this, the rounds, like the opposite of the barrel. And then they spin to get into the barrel at the end.
Holy fuck.
That's weird.
You guys talk while I look this up. I have a spreadsheet.
Yes, you're not supposed to take a break.
I know. I have a spreadsheet on my gun.
Fuck it. Let him do it. Let him do it.
Of course he does.
It's fair.
Of course he has a
it's fair to
spreadsheet
say
on
when
his
the
gun.
zombie apocalypse happens, we're going to Carlos.
You can come to me.
I mean,
I know where you are in
shit.
West Haven because you're probably right down
I
there.
mean, bourbon,
got
sticks,
bullpups.
and guns. I mean,
yeah, hello.
Oh, I don't even have it on my spreadsheet. It was one of my newer guns that I put on the spreadsheet.
Oh, of course,
Gotcha.
that's
I'm like, don't
That's what. Oh Jesus!
You know, I don't even think we mentioned what cigar we were smoking.
Well,
We didn't.
So you waved that away. Where are you with Glocks?
Glocks, I like Glocks. I shot my first 10 millimeter Glock the other day. The
So-
40.
I'll tell you my Glock story.
Then let's tell
I just
everybody what we're
retired.
smoking.
I just retired, but we were on the berm, and they're like, they doused us in fucking water, mud, and there was 6 hours. There was Glocks. There was everything you can imagine on there.
HK.
Everybody, HK was on there. So they were like, fuck it. They were hitting us with batons. They were like, get up, fire. And the only people that were firing was the people with the Glock.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Right on. So that's why I love Glocks. So I have like 4 or 5 Glocks. I have my ARs. I have the pistols. I have all that shit. But it was eye-opening to know that mud, dirt, grime, everything didn't matter. And the guys with the 6 hours were like, dirt.
Mhm.
And we're popping off. It was great.
Yeah, that's a common thing. And even like when I was in the Army, like we had the grenade launchers, Mark 19s.
Oh, nice.
That gets any dirt in it, just anything would stop that thing from shooting.
It's like, what the
Or
fuck?
in the desert, whose idea was this to bring it out here?
Stupid fuck. What are you
Like,
doing?
the links in the
Stupid.
rounds, they get rusty, and as soon as they get rusty, they don't go through. Oh my! What a piece of crap!
But
those
you
are.
looked really cool.
The 50 cals that we got from like Vietnam
Ooh.
era, those shits will last. Those would shoot anything and be fine. And those are from Vietnam, but the newer, shinier stuff.
I mean, I think that's with anything.
Yeah.
TVs, refrigerators, like anything old is gonna last through a fucking
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Through any
nuclear bomb.
apocalypse,
Yeah.
well, you're there.
Anything new is meant to fucking be replaced in
Right.
3 years.
It's, planned obsolescence.
Yeah. God damn, he's already opened the next one. I'm not even done with
Motherfucking
this.
right. How did it
This is good. I'm
I'm
sitting here.
Let me get the vet.
I'm sitting here enjoying this. Plus, I didn't eat dinner.
I ate breakfast today. So
That means you're fucked.
Drink your
Yep.
dinner.
all right, so this one.
Hopefully, Jamie comes down and give me a ride home.
Joseph Mack.
So this
That's
is Joseph Magnus
Magnus.
Cigar Blend, batch 57 from
Oh,
2021.
Jesus.
And
Get away.
I've actually had this. This
I've had that.
this batch,
I haven't had that.
this batch is number 57.
I had 23.
Okay, so you had an older batch too.
Yeah.
So when this batch came out, it was one of the highest proof Joseph Magnus cigar blends they ever had.
Mm.
And they call this one the charcuterie board because a lot of the notes were cheeses and meats and stuff like that. It's not necessarily what I get out of it, but that's what Nancy the Nose Fraley, who's the master blender, when she was doing this, now she works, I think, like still Austin or whatever, but it's one of the older ones because it's 4 years old already, but it was one of the highest proof ones, that line. I forget which ones, but it was like, batches 53 to 58 were like the highest proof ones. And they're all, they're all between 14 to 20 years old. A bunch of barrels
Oh, Jesus.
older. So, and it's, finished in all the stuff that they're usually finished in. But an older Joseph Magnus cigar blend
I mean,
had a highest proof.
if you look at it in the light, how dark it
It's
is.
beautiful.
So there's a lot of age in there, a lot of character.
Yeah, one of the
Lot of
videos I
love.
did earlier this year was comparing under 100, over 100, over 200,
Don't tell
over
Chippy.
300 batch.
Nah.
This one won.
Okay.
Didn't shock anyone.
It's ridiculous. Holy shit.
Yeah, that's
Honestly, like, yeah, I'm a design guy, so like, this label is just sick too. I love the look of that.
Wait till you taste it.
Yeah, this is so good. I get a lot of cherry. Like, I
Very
actually
good.
pick up notes even through the cigar.
Ooh,
On
smells
this one.
fucking.
But this is what made like
smells
cigar.
sweet.
Ridiculous.
I bet you this one matches the best with the cigar we're smoking. What is the cigar we're
What?
smoking?
I'm really
Yeah.
just seeing
We usually say it at the beginning, but while I'm finishing the cigar,
just right there, Papa.
what are we
You
smoking
picked
today?
it, Richard.
Arturo Fuente. AJ
I was
Fernandez.
gonna say it's not.
Sorry, because I was thinking about what I just gave him. Arturo
yeah. We're
Fuente.
smoking one of the New Worlds, right?
No rules.
Yep.
AJ Fernandez, he doesn't do anything bad.
They don't make anything bad.
Decencio?
Yeah,
Oh, the
The
Decennial.
Cineo,
Decenio.
whatever you call it.
It's been a little while since I've had one. These are great sticks.
they
Yeah.
are.
They are.
Really
These
This
are
is relatively new too.
It is.
came out this year, I
it
think.
was just a couple
Came out this year, but
couple months ago.
that guy
Yeah.
is on a tear. He's like great.
AJ's like
There's nothing that AJ does that's like not good.
right.
To my opinion.
Yeah.
My opinion.
No,
The
same.
cigar,
I mean, everybody has a different palate, but let me tell you something. AJ is on point when he does his stuff.
same. Like I'm a subscriber to the Privada Cigar Club, and like one of the main reasons is that AJ is so involved with them. Like
Yeah.
I get a test blend every month of a new AJ cigar that he's just like. There'd never
He's
been
great.
a bad one.
He's great.
Never been a bad one.
it's like a cigar genius. You know?
Yeah, the dude is a genius. And you know what? And Billy and Gus, they did the best thing when they sold their.
Oh yeah.
Because think
with
about it.
Artesano del Tobacco. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just think about it. When they did the New World for him,
Yep.
When they came in with the New World and he sold it to them and they were like, yeah, we'll sell you New World. And they sold a bunch of them and then they sold their cigar. What was it? Cigar Inn?
Yeah. The cigar in New York.
So they sold Cigar Inn, and then AJ said, well, I'll rock with you guys. And then he did the El Pulpo, which was
Yeah.
fucking amazing.
That thing's
And then everything took off from there.
Yeah.
I mean,
Pulpo.
AJ is, everything he puts his hands on is,
It's like sipping
Great.
chocolate.
it's like sipping chocolate. Yeah, you're
It's
right.
just rich and thick, and you get that weight that's on your tongue.
Bro, that guy is,
Yeah, I described it as deep. It's just deep.
you know what? It is a deep cigar. Like, it's not
no,
light.
we're talking the bourbon.
Yeah, we were talking the bourbon, but the cigar
it's the
is
same
too.
thing. It's the same thing.
Yeah.
Imagine
That bourbon is ridiculous.
Yeah.
To
Oh
match
yeah,
with
that's
this,
got
this is the best one.
right off the
With-
rip. You get that little spicy
Oh, yeah.
tingle right on your lips. It's nice.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, then it gets into a nice, like, rich, almost like toasted, like caramel
Yeah.
flavor. And then if
Yeah.
And it sticks.
You want to give me a
It's a
it finishes
long
with that
finish.
Yeah. It's a
cherry,
long finish. It's a good finish. Not a lot of bite. You get that warm hug, back here. on
Like
your
this?
throat. No, not like that. Not like that.
Like that.
No, not like that.
Like that.
But I can see where you're going with the cherries, those sweet, dark
100%.
finish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
no, it's good. This is the best for me. This is the best one out of the
That-
four
That's
with this cigar specifically.
Yes.
But
Yeah.
overall, it would be my favorite anyways.
No, it's very good.
Now, I am going to a cigar lounge on Tuesday.
Okay,
to
where
help SLV. It's called Gold Leaf.
Gold Leaf.
It's in Indiana.
Where's that?
It's in Indiana.
Okay.
I don't know why I just
Okay.
said out of my words, but I'm going to Indiana.
It's all good.
To help SLB. There's rollers, like 4th generation rollers that own Gold Leaf out
Oh
there.
shit. Okay.
And they're going to do a line of cigars for SLB. Now, SLB guys don't smoke, so they're actually inviting me to fly out there. I'm really
Sweet.
flying out there for one day to help them with this. I don't know exactly what's going to pertain or whatever, but
I love it.
I know
That's
they're doing
awesome.
3. One's a Connecticut, one's Habano, one's a Madero. And they're basically labeling 80 proof, 100 proof, 120 proof.
Yep.
Okay.
Kind of link in like the whiskey with it and everything.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So, any advice for me going there and advising other people?
Well, you're going high, right? So
Yeah.
you have to be that.
So are you going to be tasting
that
blends?
cigar has to be rich.
Yeah.
It can't be a mild cigar. It has to be rich, right? From
All
my
of them.
Well, it sounds like they're doing
3.
a mild, medium, full.
Right. They're
Right.
showing all
mild,
3.
medium, full. But if you're going that high,
Did they give you the
Right, the
binder?
120's got to be a full
binder
body.
and
That's
wrapper.
full body.
Yeah.
That's a Maduro one. Is a 125
Right.
proof one.
Okay, so that's the hammer. The Maduro, the one.
yeah. So you got to be up.
So that
there.
one's going to be darker, heavier,
Right.
hit you harder on your palate.
very rich.
Yes.
It's got to be a rich cigar.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
To
a-
me, to me, anyways.
No, I
we agree.
can't disagree. Yeah.
I'm hoping to smoke all 3 while we're out there. They said at 5 o'clock. I don't know what time we're ending this whole thing, but if we have time, I want to smoke all 3. Kind of see how they're
Yeah.
escalating because the Maduro's
I mean,
got to be strong.
Right. And it's
Yeah,
interesting
definitely
that it
starting
says
to
that.
mild.
It's interesting. where do you lie with foundation cigars? Well, what have you tried? What have you not tried?
Dude,
well, you had to have at least one when we were here. For,
right.
I know.
I've had a few of them. I can't name them off the top of my head though.
Have you did a 10-year?
No,
Dude, that
last
thing
one I
is
did?
so good.
I don't think so.
We'll hook you up before you leave.
That thing.
You
or
just-
right now.
Give me.
Right.
Let me see.
God damn.
Damn.
I'm very
Give me
bad at
notice, I can
remembering
mute you.
anything. That's why I
Right.
write
You
everything
don't
down.
jump like that to get me a cigar.
I know. You better be bringing back 5 of them.
The reason I started my YouTube channel, it was so that I could record myself so I know what I'm talking about. I don't remember anything. I was like, there's evidence that I said this, so I can go look at myself.
Yeah. The proof's in
I feel you.
proof's in the bottom.
Mike said, "Tell Carlos from here." I said, "Oh, he already knows."
Oh, Mike.
Yeah, but I mean that's another brand like AJ where everything he does is awesome.
Dude, I love
yeah.
Foundation.
I think he puts so much
And the fact that it's
attention
Connecticut
into
based.
every detail.
Oh yeah.
Right. That's
Yeah.
cool.
And not only that, I think his cigars are probably one of the most beautiful cigars on the market. You pick them up and the wrappers.
Oh, it just looks
flawless.
good.
I mean,
it's
yeah.
it's
they look
It speaks
crafted.
to how meticulous he is to detail, where he takes that extra step
Yep.
to make sure the cigar not only tastes good, it's balanced and well blended, but the construction is there. Even the artwork that goes on the band itself, there's nothing left to chance.
Mhm.
You know.
No, I would love to get Nick on a podcast. I know we tried. I know we tried at one
asked, we
point.
got to email his people and figure
Yeah.
it out.
Okay.
but
And I know we
yeah,
tried at one point. There was a Foundation event here
Yeah.
we were going to
Yeah.
try, and it just didn't work
you got to
out.
go through
No,
his
I have
people. It's
one.
a process, but
Yeah.
I think we'll
Okay.
stick to it.
Yeah.
Because this was the one that was the hardest one to buy when they were
We
here.
just had it right now.
Right, but I'm saying when they were here doing that event,
Yep.
that was the one that you had to buy a box to basically buy it. Right?
No. So the 1410 was the one you had to buy the box. This is the actual box that we bought.
Okay.
So smoke it. Let me know what you think. It's a great cigar. I love it.
It is.
I
Yeah.
mean,
I love all.
listen,
Foundation
we're
stuff.
not going to talk crazy. I mean, a lot of cigars they put the price up there. Is it a $30 cigar? Maybe not. But I'm telling you, it's a great cigar.
There aren't many cigars that
There's
are
not.
$30.
There's not.
No.
It's a great cigar though. And
I think
want
that's the
you to
problem
smoke
right
it.
now. Like
Smoke it with whatever
price
you want.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
you can get so many good cigars for $15, $16 and
12
under.
to 12
Right.
to 16
Like-
is like the sweet spot. You know?
Yeah.
It
Oh,
is.
yeah.
You're right. 100%.
That you
And
found
there's
a
so
whiskey
much-
world where everyone's like, why are you spending $200 on a whiskey when you can
There's
spend
$35, $45
and get a
bottles,
good
yeah.
bottle?
Honestly, for me, if we're talking price point when it comes to hooch, right? I think between you can find a decent bottle at 40. I would say 40 to 80
Right.
is a good range.
It's
where
a great
you can
range.
find
Yep.
A lot of good stuff.
Oh yeah,
You know?
100%.
Now you
Yeah,
now,
that's the same. That's kind of like the $12 to $18
Right,
cigar
you know,
range.
right.
And
now,
not to disparage the cigar industry, though, like some of those higher priced bourbons are just knock you out awesome.
Right.
Like, I mean, some of them
are
suck.
shit.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of them are
yeah.
shit. But sometimes you can nail a $150 bottle of bourbon and it's just incredible.
Mm-hmm.
How many times have you had a cigar that's over $50 where you thought, oh my God, I would buy this 3, 4, 5 times?
Right.
I haven't.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's tricky, I think, with cigars.
I
Yeah.
haven't.
Yeah.
I mean, not to disparage those guys, 'cause I'm sure they put a lot of work. There's a lot of factors that go into the
No, 100%.
growing
I
and
mean,
things
listen,
like
Part
that.
of that might
The
be
fact
because
that-
we love our cigars, but we're probably more bourbon than cigar.
Yeah.
Possible.
Right. You're right.
Yeah.
Because you want that match.
Right.
You want that. I'm drinking this, and I want the cigar to match it. And sometimes it's hard because you're like, this is not there.
You know,
Sometimes
Yeah.
it is, but a lot of times it's not.
and it might just be
But
me
even-
because my catalog in cigars is huge.
Mhm.
You know, so if I were to go and pick up like $80 cigar, I'm going to compare it to the 100 cigars that I've tried that are less than
Right.
$20.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas my bourbon experience is only about 4 years. So if I pick up a $200 bottle of bourbon, I've only got about 30 that I can compare it to.
Yeah.
Well, that's a $200 bottle of bourbon right there.
That's ridiculous.
So
And this
insane.
is a winner.
that's the
Yeah.
best one up here.
Yeah.
No, it's the best
100%.
one. It's
I've
crazy.
had more oh shit moments with bourbon than I've had with cigars, and I've been smoking cigars 25.
and I'm with you.
Yeah.
You know,
Because there's a lot of cigars out there that overpriced that. You're like, this is a good $40 cigar, but it's probably like a $15 cigar.
But
right?
I could spend
Yeah.
$15 and get something that's just
Right.
or you'll say
And
this is a $40 cigar, but I'm not sure. I'm not running out to buy this again.
Exactly. My point. You're great
You know,
with that.
Where
And honestly, the fact that you can get a cigar for $10, $12, $14
Right.
is fucking insane in itself.
Right.
When you think about the work that goes into it and all that kind of
It's
stuff,
a
the
lot.
fact
Yeah.
that it's
It's a
not
lot.
more,
Especially
is
when you've been to the
insane.
farms and you
Yeah.
actually saw these people
Yeah.
really produce it. It's
oh
like,
yeah, you go.
and I've been
to
through-
factory and field.
I've
it's a
done
different experience.
three
Yeah.
times. I did 2 times in Nicaragua, 1 time in Dominican Republic, and I've done my own blend in each one. And it's like, shit, all these fucking people literally touch this cigar,
Yeah, it's a million.
and
times.
it's a $10 cigar, but it should be fucking a $30 cigar.
Yeah.
But I'm like,
right.
it's crazy.
What's
It's
the
like-
general number?
Think about it. Like this cigar that we're smoking now, right?
Right.
We got it now, but I mean, it was probably in the ground 5-7 years ago.
Right, 5-7 years ago.
oh,
You know
minimum,
what I'm saying?
yeah.
Between growing, aging, rolling, that whole process. I'm more apt to buy a $50 cigar for someone than myself.
That's a good, yeah.
100%.
But I will buy a $50
Oh, you
bottle
did it for me.
Well, I spent more.
Muddy fuck.
But,
I know
yeah.
you did.
No,
But,
100%.
you know,
Like,
yes.
I'm way more willing to spend that money on somebody else
Yes.
than myself because I know, like, Yeah.
I just love
Yeah.
I love people enjoying the art.
Yep.
And it is an art.
That's me.
It's truly an art.
It's an art.
Just like this is an art. Blend.
Drink up more.
Hooches.
well, I think that's where, like, all
All
of it,
right.
I have a
If you
lot of
say
whiskey
so.
at home. Drink.
Fuck.
I think that's where
Well,
all of
say
it
so, I
goes
will.
hand in hand, too, because, like, it's
Yeah.
all an art form. It's all just,
Yeah.
it's all experience.
And
Right.
one of the things that, we were talking about scotch earlier.
And I'm
I
running
was-
low on this cigar.
I was at a Macallan's tasting probably like 20 years
Me
ago.
too.
And he was talking to us about how they taste their blends, determine them. And he was like, the blenders, they'll try like 200 scotches a day.
Mhm.
And we're like, how the fuck is that person still alive?
Yeah.
And they're like, well,
We'll get a
they
couple.
use
You
their
gotta
nose.
try this one.
They just sniff it and then they know. And when you had mentioned the woman who's working for Austin, still
Didn't see
Austin,
the nose.
the nose,
Rayleigh.
right? They could just smell
That's what's out.
the alcohol and they know
That's
exactly
what's
what's going on.
So when I review the whiskeys, I always do nosing, all the nosing first. I usually do like 4-way blinds. I almost do exclusively blinds on my channel because I think that's the best way to keep out the bias.
Yeah.
But I nose them first and then I
Tune it up.
taste them all. And sometimes the nose translates to the palate and sometimes it doesn't.
Right.
So like for the professionals that do that is like mind blowing to me.
Yeah.
Because sometimes I'll
Yeah.
smell something and doesn't taste anything like it.
Yeah, and I
So-
try to train myself to that by smelling a new bourbon, and it just
You can pick up. some of
sometimes
the-
I pick up
Have-
some things and,
I
and
got
then
one
I
for you.
don't.
Have you ever thought about going to get your certification?
Or like a
For-
sommelier type.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have I thought about it?
the
Yes.
bourbon steward, I think they call it.
And I'm gonna tell you right now, I've only watched 3 of your shows, and you need to be on that 100%. I'm telling you right now, because
Now,
I love bourbon and I love cigars, but I've watched. They told me you guys were coming on, so I said, let me watch some of his shit, and I'm like, this fucking guy's for real because you love it. So listen, get that, because I'm telling you right now, bro, you are fucking eons ahead of everybody else.
well, there's opinions
Appreciate it.
about that, right?
No,
so
I'm
it's
telling-
like, your bourbon steward, your certification, right? You can get it, right? Anybody can get it, right? But is that a marketing thing? Is it truly a designated?
Nowadays, yes.
Yeah.
Nowadays, yes, but he's still on that point where he could fucking
But the point is, he's there without it,
without
right?
You got people inviting you to different spots without even doing that. So if you do that, I'm telling you right now, listen, to me, I look at it like I love bourbon, right? But then I said, they were like, he's coming on. I said, let me watch some of his shit. And I'm like, this fucking guy knows what he's talking about, because you're really fucking doing it. And some people just don't. They just drink bourbon, they smoke cigars. They're like, but you're actually really doing it. So go get that certification, because you're going to be on top of the fucking world.
Well, I mean, I
I
think
appreciate
another point that gets overlooked
Couldn't
is
hurt, right?
there's always
It couldn't
something.
hurt.
There's always something new to learn, right?
Yeah.
There's always some little nugget. Because I remember when I went through a beer phase too, and I was looking at beer has one for that too, and I started actually reading the material, and one of the sections went over what are the flaws in your tap lines that cause different flavors to come out in your beer.
Yeah.
Right.
And it's like, shit, I've experienced bad beer from
And
a
you're a
bad
beer
tap line.
You're a real builder.
Yeah.
You know
but-
what's funny is, like, when I was bartending, right, that was something that we figured out working behind there. It's like, okay, when's the last time we cleaned the lines? Because we could,
Dude, that is one of my fucking
you
pet
could- you
peeves.
could-
Experience.
yeah,
It all comes
experience.
down to experience.
That's
and
one of my pet
and
peeves,
that's
man.
where, and I've talked to Corey about this. Wines and More, love the place, Milford, Connecticut. But talking with Corey about the whole, should I get the bourbon steward or not bourbon steward? And he's like, bottom line is, you need to drink the juice, right?
Right.
So and like anything else, the more you do it, the better at it you get,
Right.
right? So obviously you had more than one or two.
I just
sips.
like to drink.
and that's not a bad
I
thing.
love it.
But the
Now I
thing
do
is,
it on
love it.
camera.
but the thing is like there's drinking, and then there's drinking to taste and enjoy, and you taste and enjoy, and it's a distinction with a difference.
Some days.
Yeah.
Well, you're
was like-
with us today, so sorry.
I was like, when we had the beer podcast, like we talked about, becoming like a beer sommelier and
Right.
like all that kind of stuff. But I mean, we were called the heavy drinking podcast for a reason, and it didn't really pan out. But yeah, I mean, the more you do something, the more you
Better at it
just
you get.
kind of get, the more you just kind of get into it.
So, and Dave, on your point, right? A lot of people don't like to see other people like go forward in what's going on, right? So, if you're that person, right, like to me, no, I'm gonna tell you, right? That is 100%. A lot of people like say, "Oh, this fucking guy, he gets on there, he does bourbon, he does cigars." Fuck that dude. But you know what? He came on today, and I love it, and I want to see him go forward because I love bourbon, I love cigars, but I'm not on the point that he is. So I'm gonna pay homage to him because if he can do that sommelier, fuck, I'm gonna be
And
like,
that's
you know what? I had him on a podcast with fucking Dave Brown and my bros, and we're in there. Let's do it.
Well, that's where I think,
You know?
I mean, I don't want to speak for you. I mean, I assume you probably have some quote unquote haters in the community that
Of course you have it.
because you're fair. I mean, as far as your channel, like you're fairly new,
Mhm.
and you've obviously had a lot of success, rightfully so, because you know what the hell you're talking about.
I give away free.
But I'm sure there's
giveaways on
people
my
like-
YouTube channels. Free giveaways. No one's there for my taste.
But I'm sure, no, but I'm sure there's people that are like, "Oh, this motherfucker thinks he knows what he's talking about. He's
But
only
he
been
does.
doing this
He
for
does.
about,
I don't actually get too many negative comments, which is shocking to me.
Which
But
is great.
Okay,
dude.
but
community-
because in the
the community is actually really good. And I think the bigger you definitely get more haters just because you get
Right.
more views.
right,
Because I know there's certain, like the biggest whiskey tuber is Bruzel, and like the community split on him. So there's
Yeah.
definitely some haters on him.
Right.
And he's the biggest one. You know what I mean? Is there people that hate my channel? Sure. Do they say it to my face? No. You know?
Fuck that.
they'd be stupid to.
Yeah, fuck those guys.
Well, I mean, in the world of social media, you're always going to have that, right?
Right.
Yeah,
Like,
You can hide behind a keyboard all day.
exactly.
Put
Right.
yourself
But,
out
like,
there.
Keyboard warriors.
It
Like,
is
you
what
can't
it is,
hate
right?
Matt at ADHD. I mean, that guy's just a charming dude.
So I was going to bring him up earlier. We were talking about the sommelier thing. He basically, his whole thing is that he won whiskey tasting a few years ago, and he's the world's best whiskey taster. he did that like in 2020 or 2020. He's still holding that on.
Yeah,
You know,
if you guys
they
have
can
never
never
watched-
take it away.
if
You
you've
never
never
Oh, I will
watched
tell you, if I
ADHD
won
whiskey,
anything, no one would
add
hear
it
the
into
end
your
of it.
cycle. It's a good channel.
Yeah, ADHD whiskey. He's awesome. I love Matt.
That's cool. So, I mean, so going back to your channel too, like you also say that you do a lot of travel. What's one of the coolest places you've been to? What's your travel
Cuba,
content like?
So I didn't do any videos on Cuba. There's a specific reason why, but now I can put it out. But I've been on a plane every single month this year, which has never happened in my life ever. And I didn't think December was going to be one. And now I'm going to Indiana on Tuesday. So check December off the list. So I went to Portugal, I think, twice this year. I went to Puerto Rico twice this year, DR this year. But Cuba was definitely like the best trip of the year. And I did a lot of content from that, but someone didn't want me to post. I was like, he's in the videos and stuff. He doesn't want to be on social media and stuff.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, I'll wait until you're out of your job so that I can post
Okay.
this Cuba stuff. But yeah, Cuba was definitely my funnest trip this year. But I went to Brazil last year, and that was pretty cool too.
All right, now I got the questions.
Go.
So you've had, and you do, you drink bourbon, you sip, and it's like, where's the bottom? Like, I know you had something that's like, oh my God, this was microwave dog piss. You don't have to say what it
No,
was.
say what it was.
But like, what's like something you had? And I mean, it could be rabbit hole. I mean, it could be something else. But like,
So if you go to my channel, I did a whole series called Worst Whiskey Wednesdays.
Wow.
Again, people love negative content.
Baby boys.
So I basically grabbed all the bottles that I didn't like and just to re-review them to see maybe air in the bottle, open them up a little bit,
Not
or
so
are they
much.
just still shit? So I did a whole series on that. But again, I would just always point to Dickel and Whistle Pig as like two brands that I don't personally like anything from.
see,
Even the Dickel 17-year-old that I got, I was hoping that was going to be good because a little older. Still came, I think, last place in my Whiskey Cigar Club. So it wasn't even just me.
see,
All right.
Whistle
All
Pig
right.
12-year-old world, for me, that's the one, right? The 10, the 15.
So you're saying that's the one
I've had
that's
it-
like good.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my sweet spot.
I have way too much Whistle Pig in my house for a brand I don't like. I don't understand how I've got
Yeah.
So then why-
so much.
But
Well, I mean,
there's,
at least
there's
you
a
keep
difference
trying.
between the Whistle
Hey.
Pig 12 and the 12-old world.
Okay.
12
of world.
old world.
Old world.
Old
Okay.
world.
I'll
That's
see if-
for me, because I mean, all Whistle Pigs are ryes, so I'm not
Yeah.
a rye guy, but that's like the one.
The best rye that keeps winning since they've come out with it is the Jack Daniel's single barrel proof ryes, like the gold and green labels.
Yeah.
It's like $65. Those are phenomenal, and they just sit on shelves. That's like my favorite rye that's easy to get.
All right, so I'm
yeah.
going to grab one.
So
I always
good.
keep
All
one on
right,
my shelf.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Okay.
grab it because
Yeah.
I love.
I see that green label, and I'm like, but
yeah, you're
Yeah.
like, what the
Right.
fuck? I don't wanna
actually,
rock.
I had a rare character rye,
Okay.
which
Really?
it's the craziest thing. When Brad was here, right?
Yep.
So Brad's here. He got all kinds of stuff, right?
And Brad is AJ Fernandez rep.
Yes.
Yep. Age of Fernandez.
So we cracked open that rye, and I drank it, and I'm like, oh my God, why'd you bring this dog piss in here? It was like, and I think part of that might have been neck pouring air. So once we cleared the neck, and then we put it to the side, and we were drinking other stuff, right? So probably 45 minutes to an hour later, we're like, all right, well, let's have this again. It tasted like a different bottle.
right. Okay.
Is that
Right.
because you were drunk
No,
and everything
drunk?
tasted
No,
good?
no.
no,
he wasn't- he
it
wasn't
was
drunk.
not. No, it was not. But I mean,
Well, not drunk, but
neck pour is a real thing.
Yep.
Right.
I agree with that.
And then
Don't believe it.
when air comes in, it can change. So that's an example of maybe I had it today, and once it's open, I come back and look at it later, and it's like, wow. Now that was the biggest wow I ever got, because that was like I was ready to throw a bottle at somebody versus drinking it.
I love her character.
because I've had
Yeah.
that
But
same
rare-
experience.
that was it was crazy.
Well, hold off on buying a bottle because I have one, and I'll bring it in on Saturday for our bottle swap.
All right.
Well,
okay.
fuck.
Yeah. Oh,
I'm gonna miss that.
So, speaking of events, right? We're more than welcome to come and hang out or join or participate. So we do a Christmas bottle swap here.
Okay.
So what we do is we set a floor at like $40. You bring in a bottle, right? We provide plain brown paper bags. You put your bottle in a bag with a cigar. You get a number, right? Once everybody's here, everybody's got a number. Last year, I think we had 28.
20, yep.
And then we randomly pick numbers, and then you come up and you grab a bottle off the table.
Okay.
And then that's what you got. So we kind of bring in food and we hang out, we play music. We're going to add a twist this year, festive, holiday shirt. If you want to do it, you want to wear your ugly sweater, put on a hat with sparklers, who cares, right? But that's something
Cappy's
that we
gonna be
do.
doing
And
that.
no, I don't have a hat with sparklers, but I do have a shirt. So not the shirt. I got a lot of Christmas shirts. But you're more than welcome. I probably should have thrown it out. I don't know if you have
What
something
time
going on.
6
6 o'clock.
Right when I go to work. Got it. I got it.
Shit.
That's I'm coming in earlier, dropping off a bottle, and then I gotta
Yeah.
bounce too.
If you want to do that, that's fine too.
Well, I'm pretty sure that's why
So I need a
Mike asked me
proxy.
to bring a bottle because I'm pretty sure that's the bottle he's putting in. Because he said something about for Saturday, so I'm assuming that's what's for. So I won't tell you what bottle I brought.
Oh no, but yeah, we do that, and we obviously we would love to have you back before we even said anything. But
Absolutely.
yeah, this has been awesome.
Yeah,
This
appreciate
is a
it.
great
It was a lot of fun.
This has been great, and I mean we're about an hour and a half in to this podcast, which I think is a record on this one.
It's
Yeah.
fucking
But-
great.
That's what I do.
No, it's awesome.
Thank you.
Love
Thank you
it,
for coming.
man.
Appreciate it.
Before we go out, what's been your favorite? I'm gonna pretty much try and jumble everything that you do into one answer. Best experience traveling with cigars and bourbon.
Oh, nice.
With bourbon. That eliminates
Sure.
Cuba immediately.
All right. That's awesome.
Yeah, because there's rum. It's not.
Yeah, you just rum. So you got it.
I almost want to say. Actually, I'm going to go with this. So when I went to the Kentucky Bourbon Festival, because there you got the bourbon 100%
Right,
there.
right,
You have a
100%.
festival that
Yep.
was whatever I shit on it, but still an okay time. But at night, I brought a bunch of Cuban cigars with me and a bunch of cigars because a lot of those guys aren't the biggest cigar guys.
Right.
So I brought some shittier cigars for the people that aren't going to enjoy the Cubans that I smuggled into the country.
Nice. Yes.
So,
Let's go.
I ain't hear
I
nothing.
love giving Cuban cigars to people who enjoy cigars, but have never got to try a Cuban cigar, just so they can say that they have had one.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So that was probably my great experience. It's like with 11 of us guys there, and it was just a good time. So
I wonder if
That's
I met
a-
my future ex-wife.
He probably did. He probably did.
He definitely met your future ex-wife.
in Kentucky,
Yeah.
Yeah, she was a VIP.
VIP. She ran the show, Madrina. Hi, Madrina.
Let's go, Madrina. Hey.
If you're listening, write us. Get a hold of Cappy.
Cappy's still thinking about you.
You can find us at ashchatpodcast@gmail.com. Just saying. We just became a matchmaker podcast too.
Done deal.
I'll tell her. I
dip your
talked.
toe into everything.
No, that's cool. That's cool as hell, man. I think we're ready to
Yeah,
kind of
we're
wrap
ready to wrap
things
it up,
up,
bro.
man.
Let's go.
Listen, Carlos, thank you for being here, man.
Yeah,
This has
appreciate
been
it.
Bye, guys.
Yes.
awesome. I think we're gonna
Hey.
continue talking and smoking and drinking and
Definitely drinking.
all that kind of stuff. So
Yeah.
I'm in no rush to go home. I want that Christmas party. I got the night.
Who's got tomorrow off?
That's Madrina.
I'll be
Me. Sorry.
Nobody cares.
I
about
wish,
you.
man.
I got tomorrow.
Probably
I
past
got
their work in
tomorrow.
there.
You got everything
I got
off.
tomorrow.
Well, thank you everybody for listening. This has been a hell of a fucking podcast. Thank you, Carlos, for being here.
Yes,
Thank you
sir.
guys for joining us.
Holla.
Great stuff.
We will talk to everyone very
Peace.
soon. See you guys later.